Hello, everyone. Welcome to our information night meeting. I'm Marisol Celis Amado, an early childhood educator at Sunshine Kindergarten. So we are here to talk about some concerns that parents might have about our play-based approach. So let's start. First of all, I acknowledge and pay respect to the ancestors and descendants of the lands upon which we work, meet, and study. I am mindful that within and without the buildings, the land always was and always will be Aboriginal land. So let's understand what is play. There is not a simple definition. So we're gonna take this as an example to help us to understand our topic. Play is a spontaneous, voluntary, pleasurable, and flexible activity involving a combination of body, object, symbol, use, and relationship. In contrast to games, play behavior is more disorganized and is typically done for its own sake. The process is more important than any goals or endpoints. Smith, 2015, as stated in Robinson et al. 2018. Okay, to understand what is the importance of play in children's learning and development, there are some theories that support that. Let's start with Piaget theory. Piaget sees the child as an active person that builds his own knowledge. He also identified some different types of play that reflect children's development at age stage. Sensory motor stage, pre-operational stage, concrete operational stage, and formal operational stage. Let's see an example and how children learn to play in this stage, kindergarten students. So this is a common corner play where children do symbolic play. This is a hair salon where children are playing and they are learning at the same time. What they learn is cognitively, they learn problem solving, they learn symbolic thinking, socially they learn cooperation, understanding roles, expressions, and physically they develop fine motor skills and hand-eye coordination through play. This is important for their learning and development. Vygotsky also support play as a process to learn for children learning. This is a social process. He believes that children can achieve further learning through someone else support and help. Children learning is a process where children learn with others, like teachers or children, is guided and involves support and allows children to extend their learning. It's a process where language and communication are important tools. Let's see an example what children learn in this approach. This is a group of children completing a puzzle. They are doing together, but also the teacher is supporting them. Through this activity, they are learning guided problem solving, attention. Socially, they are learning engagement and positive relationships, and also they are learning communication and language for thinking, to organize their ideas, to express their opinions. So this is an important outcome that play provides to children. Erickson also supports play, and he thought that play is important in social and emotional children development because it allows children to develop emotions, identity, confidence, and relationships as an example of this theory. But this approach also has some challenges. There is an example, parents' expectation. Some parents believe that children need an academic instruction that prepare them better for school. But as we saw before, play support children developmental learning and prepare children for school. And as teachers, we can find a solution by communication with parents. We can inform parents through meetings, through educational materials that play develops skills for schools and life. This is also recognized for authorities like ASICWA and the Early Year Learning Framework. Guided play builds literacy, numeracy, social, and emotional skills for children development. Another challenge is limited resources and play spaces can restrict children's learning opportunities. But as a solution, teachers can use the guidance of authorities like ASICWA, the National Quality Standards, especially Quality Area 3, to plan intentionally environments and use materials in a creative way to offer a significant learning experience to children. So my philosophy and pedagogy on play is based on these theories and research. So I believe that play is the best way how children can learn, and it supports holistic children development, but it must be guided and intentional. Teachers have to interact with children and structure their planning in order to cover children's needs and characteristics. It also have to involve family and community participation, and it must be in supportive, engaging learning environment. As teachers, we have to be in constant reflection and critical practice in order to provide learning opportunities for children. So now we're going to talk about how a successful play-based learning environment looks like. Physically, the environment has to reflect a community and cultural identity of the child, must be inclusive and flexible and respond to children's needs, and must offer open materials, open and natural materials. Socially has to offer a sense of belonging, create spaces for communication and interactions between children and teachers, have to involve the community and families, have to respect diversity, and also have to offer flexible routines and transitions to make the child feel safe and comfortable, have to offer playing but also spontaneous learning, and have to offer time where children can explore freely and also inquire for any question they have about their knowledge, about their experience, in order to support children's learning and development successfully. So to summarize, I want to share this thought. Toys are children's world and play is their language. So the point of this meeting was help you guys to understand why play is important. And as we review in the theories and the research, play is more than fun. It supports children learning and development in a natural way. And as teachers, we have to respect and support this process in order to satisfy children's needs and support their learning in the best way. Thank you very much.